The legend of the Amazon women warriors of ancient Greece. Ancient Greek Amazon women were legendary figures in Greek mythology. The Amazons were depicted as a tribe of fierce, warrior women who lived in a matriarchal society, renowned for their skill in battle and independence. Here are some details about their way of life as portrayed in Greek mythology. The tales of the Amazonian warrior women spread far and wide, reaching the ears of heroes and kings. Many sought to possess their land or prove their might by challenging them in fierce battles. But time and again, the Amazons proved their mettle, defending their sacred home with a valor that echoed through the ages. Long ago, in the mystical land of ancient Greece, there existed a tribe of legendary women known as the Amazons. They were unlike any other, their spirits fierce and their hearts filled with bravery. Led by their queen, the indomitable Hippolyta, the Amazons thrived in a matriarchal society, where strength and courage were the cherished virtues. According to Greek myths, the Amazons were said to have lived in a region known as the Mythical, located on the southern shores of the Black Sea, which is present-day northern Turkey. Some myths also place them in the area around the river Thermodon in Anatolia. Nestled amid the lush valleys and majestic mountains of the Mythical, the Amazonian village stood proud, protected by the mighty river Thermodon that flowed gracefully nearby. The women lived in harmony with nature, skillfully harnessing its gifts to craft weapons of great power and beauty. Their archery was unmatched, and they were masterful equestrians, riding swift steeds that galloped like the wind. The Amazon society was predominantly matriarchal, meaning that women held positions of power and authority. They were led by a queen, who held the highest position of leadership. Men were generally subservient in Amazon culture, and their roles were often limited to household duties and supporting the female warriors each morning. As the sun painted the sky with hues of gold, the Amazons would gather in the training grounds. With bows in hand and girdles gleaming, they honed their combat skills, forging bonds of sisterhood that transcended the battlefield. The camaraderie among them was strong, for they understood the power that lay in unity. The Amazons were renowned for their exceptional combat skills, particularly with archery, spears, and swords. They were said to have been expert horsewomen and often used their skills in mounted warfare. The Greek myths portrayed them as formidable opponents on the battlefield. The Amazons were not content to stay confined to their idyllic paradise. Ambitious and curious, they ventured beyond the borders of the Mythical. In daring quests for new lands, they clashed with formidable foes and returned victorious, adding to their realm with every conquest. The Greek myths portrayed them as formidable opponents on the battlefield. The Amazons were not content to stay confined to their idyllic paradise. Ambitious and curious, they ventured beyond the borders of the Mythical. In daring quests for new lands, they clashed with formidable foes and returned victorious, adding to their realm with every conquest. The Amazons were known for their independence and refusal to be controlled by outside forces. They rejected traditional roles assigned to women in other ancient societies, often choosing to live free from the constraints of marriage and family life. Instead, they focused on warfare, hunting, and cultivating their own communities. The term Amazonamaki refers to the mythical battles between the Amazons and various Greek heroes and warriors. These stories depicted clashes with legendary figures like Heracles, Hercules, and Theseus. While Amazons were portrayed as strong and independent women, some myths included stories of romantic relationships or even conflicts with male heroes. For example, Queen Hippolyta was involved in an episode with Heracles, who was tasked with retrieving her magical girdle as one of his labors. The most famous Amazon queen was Hippolyta, who often appeared in the myths. She was respected and admired for her leadership and bravery. The Amazon queen, Hippolyta, possessed a magical gifted to her by the war god Ares. This girdle became a significant symbol in various myths, representing the queen's authority and the Amazon's strength. Greek myths often portrayed the Amazons as expanding their territory through military conquests. Some stories suggest that they established Amazonian colonies in regions beyond their homeland. Amazon society was not a homogeneous group. According to some myths, there were different tribes of Amazons, each with its own queen and territory. The theme of Amazonomachy was a popular subject in ancient Greek art and pottery. Many ancient artworks depicted Greek heroes fighting against Amazons, showcasing their prowess in combat. In some versions of the Trojan War myth, the Amazons were allies of the Trojans. They fought against the Greeks alongside the Trojans and were led by Queen Penthesilea. Another notable Amazon queen was Antiope, the sister of Hippolyta. According to some accounts, she was abducted by Theseus, the Athenian hero, and became his wife. Some Greek philosophers, such as Herodotus and Hippocrates, referenced the Amazons and pondered the idea of women living independently and waging wars. Hey there, amazing viewers! If you enjoyed the content and had a great time, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more exciting videos. We love reading your comments and feedback, so feel free to drop a comment below to let us know what you'd like to see next. Your support means the world to me, and it motivates to create even better content for you. Thank you.